If you're like me, you want success. You want to succeed in life. You have these big ambitions, these big dreams, and you want to chase them. You want to be successful. Whether it's the wealth, the fame, or the freedom, this is your dream, and it is mine too. Not entirely the fame, but if it comes to that, then I guess I will have it. Anyway, you see, in today's world with social media and everything we see online, we see so much success. We see so many highlights from everyone else. We see young millionaires, we see people traveling, we see people with the freedom or the fame at such a young age. And they seem so happy, they seem like they have everything and they've done everything and they've just sorted out their life. But is that the case? Sometimes we forget to see what's under the mask of social media, under the mask of this online presence, because people only show their highlights, people only show their success. Yes, you get some people showing their failures, and those people are really helping this huge problem that we have. But in today's world, everyone sees their success like it was overnight, like they were just meant for it, that everything was just aligned for them, and it was just a straight road to success. But they failed. They failed a lot, and they had fears, and they had embarrassments, and they had doubts, just like me, just like you. And we don't see that. And this is important because we need failure. If we did not have failure, we cannot succeed. Let me explain why. You see, every time you fail, it's an opportunity to learn. The failure is teaching you something. It is telling you what doesn't work. Maybe you want to make videos on YouTube or social media. Maybe your videos flop and they do awfully. Now you know what doesn't work. Now you know what isn't taking people's attention. It's all giving you information. It's all teaching you the lessons so you can shift towards this success that you want. Without these lessons, without knowing what doesn't work, how are you going to know what does work? It is through failure that we can learn and reach these goals. But no one tells you this. No one tells you that you have to fail, you should fail, and here's the important one, you are supposed to fail. No one tells you that, do they? No one tells you that, do they? No one tells you you are supposed to fail. It is part of the process. Everyone great has failed a lot. Everyone who has achieved anything, any kind of success, anyone who's achieved any kind of success has failed time and time again. Every time you fail, don't push it away, but bring it in. What is this teaching me? What did I do wrong? Where are my weak spots? See, failure is telling you where your weak spots are, so you can improve on them. Once you improve on these weak spots, then you are moving towards the success. And the success is all yours, but only if you're willing to fail. So fail forward, fail quickly, and run towards it with a fearless attitude. If you can fail at a fast rate while being fearless and also learning from each failure, you are going to succeed extraordinarily quickly. If you could fail quickly, learn from each failure, and to approach failure with a fearless attitude, you are going to succeed 100%. See, I struggle with fear sometimes. I struggle with the fear of failure. I struggle with being judged by other people. But that isn't going to stop me. We are supposed to have these fears. These fears aren't something that successful people don't have or didn't have. They had these fears, they had these anxieties, they had the struggles, but they still moved. That's the important part. You're not going to get rid of these fears. You're not going to get rid of these anxieties. You're not going to get rid of all your problems before you can start finally moving towards success. That's not going to happen. You have to just move. Your anxieties, your fears, your problems, they're valid. Listen to them, but move anyway. That is key. Fail forward, fail quickly, learn from each failure, because the failures are what make success. The failures are the stepping stones to success. And if you just succeeded without failing, you will not be able to sustain it, because you won't know what doesn't work. So you might need to pivot, you might need to adapt, you might need to change something, or maybe you want to grow. But because you haven't learned the necessary lessons from the failure, your success will all go very quickly. You need the lessons, you need the experience of failure. The more failure you have, the more lessons you've learned, the stronger person you can become. The more weaknesses that you can improve on, the better you can be. It's all helping you if you can see it. So fail forward, fail quickly. And I know that you can achieve your dreams. I know it because you have watched to the end of this video and you have a long enough attention span and you can focus and you do want success and you aren't afraid to fail. And success will find you. So on my channel, I'm trying to improve your mindset, your mental health, and get rid of your self-sabotage so you can find the success that you want. So subscribe to me so I can make these videos better for you. Thank you so much for watching.